Welcome to My Fair Lady. I am Geeta Modi and I bring to you Women with Startups. Some amazing ideas, inspiring stories and journeys, and we come from the Silk City, Surat. When a woman knows her worth, it is great. But when she can make others accept it, it is greater. My guest today heads a software development firm with her better half, which is called Royal POS. They are working with over 300 clients in over 20 countries and have made this small venture, which was a startup, into a full-fledged company in a very short time. She also runs 2 YouTube channels, one of which has got over 30,000 subscribers. She also runs online coding classes. So let's give it up for Mayuri Ruparel. Welcome Mayuri to this show, My Fair Lady. So happy to have you here.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity.
My pleasure, my dear. So of course we want to hear all about your journey of the startup. So we would like you to start telling us about how it all developed, how did you get the concept, how did you grow it, all that in your words.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Thank you so much. So I used to work first in Bombay. I worked there for a couple of years and then I married and I shifted to Surat. And over here, I used to work again here. Then in 2014, I left my job and me and my husband both started our entrepreneur journey. And from 2015, we started developing this basic core idea. We did research for a couple of years. And finally, in 2018, we launched our product, that is Royal POS. And we launched it in our Surat IT Expo.
True.
And with God's grace, it went very well, and we currently have very prestigious brands with us on board.
Awesome.
And we operate in 20 countries, and we have around a 300 paid business subscription on board with us, and about more than 10,000 registered business.
Okay, and you're doing some more, like you have your YouTube channel.
Yes.
So tell us about that too.
Yes, actually my mother-in-law is very much, she is like cooking expert. So I wanted to pass her legacy. So we started the cooking channel. I started cooking channel with my mother-in-law. It is called Saas Bahu Rasoi, where she cooks mostly, and I tell the recipes while she is cooking.
You're making her do all the work. This has to be learned by people. Great.
Yeah. So I just wanted to pass that legacy because she has some wonderful ideas and recipes. So I wanted that to know everyone. So that was the reason. And again, it also the audience received very well. And we have also partnered with India Food Network for Saas Bahu Rasoi.
Okay, great. So where you've started with your Royal POS, what do you see the future for that? Is there something which can get upgraded or something which can branch out from that itself, or what?
Yeah. So if we talk about the branching out, we have recently released the product called Capto, which is like online ordering. Similar to Swiggy and Zomato, but the thing is we are not taking any kind of commission, whereas there are other similar providers which take the commission from the restaurant, but we are giving this as an add-on with our Royal POS subscription. So that is also an add-on for the restaurant QSR business. So yeah.
So your POS is all about accounting. It's mainly about accounting.
Yeah, it is also about accounting, plus it is also about order taking. Say for example, we have a restaurant. You must have seen the waiters or captain taking orders from the tablets.
Right.
Yeah. So we provide the similar kind of solution, and we have some amazing features. Like I tell you, if you are going to say a DMart or any shopping outlet where you have a long checkout lines.
True.
Now think in that situation if the power is out. So the computer will be off and people will be spending
it's just all
chaos. Yeah. So what we provide in that case is our POS will not go out even if the power is out. Your billing will never stop. And it is super fast. Like it just takes 10 seconds to punch orders and generate bills for our for your customers. So it creates a wonderful experience for your customers.
I'm sure. Especially in smaller countries where the power is a problem. I think this can work amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think like when you talk about your channel, which is the Rasoi show, and this part which is the IT thing.
Yeah.
So it's, I think only a female can think that. Sorry, all the males, but I think only a female can do something which is so extreme.
Yes.
So which do you enjoy more?
Yeah, actually I enjoy both. Personally, I have cooking as my hobby as well since start. So that is for my hobby and this is for my business. Yeah. So like both, I'm blessed that I'm able to do both.
Yeah,
the
you
things
can follow
together.
your passion, your hobby both together and still make money. Great.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So when you are in this world of business, do you think males have it easier, or females are treated differently, or something like that? Have you experienced all those things?
Actually, till now I haven't experienced like that. Wherever I have worked, the male and female are always have been treated equal. So I think that is very good of our Gujarat and especially our Surat, where I don't think that discrimination I have seen till now. So we are like blessed to be living in Surat. So yeah, till now I have not experienced. So
great. I think Surat has really come a long way in all this, being a small city.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So now when you are thinking about like a rasoi show, do you think you would like to develop something more on that and come out with more YouTube channels, or do you have to work a lot to make it reach people? How does that work?
Yeah, actually when we started this in 2016, and usually my mother-in-law is the one who does the cooking. My husband does all the shooting camera part, and I do the editing and all the things. So like we three of them work together as a team, and it's going good. But now since we have launched Royal PS from 2018, I'm not able to give that much of time to my channel. So that is one of the little regret I have. So hopefully if I am able to do, there are lots of brands also now approaching us to do paid promotions and all, but right now I'm not taking in my hands because it's not good to commit where I'm into I mean looking at the other.
You don't want to spread too thin and then not be able to manage. True. So do you think like for a lady the work-life balance, like you need to, is it like 50-50 or is it like 70-80? What is the ratio you think where work and where actual life is there? What is your ratio that
ratio I feel ratio depends. Like for example on weekends it is like 80-20.
80 is a family the life.
In the weekends, and then weekdays again it changes.
So 80-20 goes that way.
Yeah, that way. Even I have a little daughter, so I have to give time to her also, but I'm able to manage thankfully. So yeah, mostly I try to give time to her, to my family, mostly on the weekends. I try to keep my phone and everything on the silent, and I try not to look at that.
Yes. Yeah, that is important, I think.
Yeah.
So when you think about when you were, say, in your teenage years and stuff like that, what would you tell your teenage self now?
Okay.
Had you had dreams at that point of time that you would do something like this? Or it developed later? Yeah,
I think it developed later. Definitely, I never thought I would be an entrepreneur. I always thought that I would be working in some corporate MNC.
Okay.
Because I started in Bombay, so that was always the perspective. Like, and I used to think at that point that is the measurement of the success, like working in an MNC and like that. But now I feel the inner happiness and the inner peace is the true measurement of the success. Whether it is you are working in MNC or you're working, you do your own business, but what happiness lies. So I would tell my teenage self that be patient.
Be patient, it'll all happen at its own time. Don't worry. Yes. So where do you see yourself, say about 5 years or 10 years from now? What is the future that you are looking at in your field?
I feel like in next 5 years I will surely expand Royal POS, and my vision is like in each and every lane in of course our India and abroad as well, wherever there are restaurant and wherever there is a shop, everyone should be using Royal POS.
Royal POS.
Yeah. So
wow, what a dream, and I hope that comes true.
Thank you so much.
Really, because I think having a vision and having it big always matters. Why think small when you can think big?
Exactly.
So you have to think big.
Yes.
Okay, so in your, like you're saying, you have your Royal POS which works on all these different algorithms, but do you have something for kids? Do you have something, are you developing something like that, or you know, you want to just stick to this and make it grow?
Yes, yes.
Because there are so many changes happening every day in this industry.
Yes, ma'am, you are correct. IT industry is completely volatile and every time it is changing. So for kids, I have planned to be taking workshop for coding, because I have seen now young kids, even my daughter is 9 years old, and she is so much interested to know, because these days you see everything is on mobile and mobile application.
Everything is there.
If we want to go for shopping, order from online. If you want to order food, we order from apps. So like that way, so kids are very much keen and interested. So I want to do something, and that is why I've started my venture very recently, 2 months back, of taking online coding classes.
So how successful has that worked out?
I have
you think people are understanding it, getting into it, or you know, asking questions about it and feeling interested?
Yes, I see some of the people are feeling interested while others are not, because it is very new. So we have so we have to make it understand, but I have completed recently one batch successfully. So I am thinking that it will grow. I am not hoping so much right
So what
now.
do you exactly teach in that, so that people can know and they can sort of approach you also?
Yes, I teach the kids above 8 years block-based coding. It is called Scratch, which is online platform which is owned by MIT, and it is also partly owned by Google. And the course is specially designed for the kids that is 8 years and above. So they will get the basic understanding of, you know, logical and analytical thinking by doing that.
And you think your daughter has already got into it?
Yes, yes,
and she is studying that
yes,
too?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. Great. Now, when we are talking about Surat, and you're working from Bombay and you're working in so many different countries, do you think that India has really grown, or they can stand up to all these different countries in a proper way where this type of platforms like yours concerned?
Yes, yes. I feel right now, I feel India is in the wonderful stage considering of the startup and entrepreneurship, because I feel that it has grown exponentially. I see so many people leaving corporate job and starting their own startup, and I see businesses blooming. I mean, the Indian business is blooming all over the world. So yes, it is a great time.
So y'all could make this grow very quickly from the time you started, and you know, spread it. So was it the reason that because COVID, people were sitting at home and doing a lot of things? Was it the reason that it developed fast because of that, or it just had that potential?
No. Ours was actually developed before COVID started, and I think if COVID was, it did not happen. I wish that it didn't happen. So it must have grown more, I feel. But right now I feel that because of the COVID, what happened, that restaurants and shops were shut down for a long time, and because of that they got the time. And in that time, they had many people to work from home. For example, I'll tell you, if you have a restaurant or a shop, then you have your accountants and all working from home. So at that time, our cloud-based software is very useful, because they can check the reports and do all their calculations sitting in their home. Otherwise, if they don't have cloud-based, they have to come to restaurant to take all the reports and everything. So that also proved as a blessing in disguise, I could say.
So which was that one moment during your growth where you felt that, yes, this is it, and I'm so happy I'm doing this, and like, you know, this is what is giving me all this joy? That one moment.
Yes, I'll tell you, when we launched in the IT Expo, we got very, very nice brand with us, that is Rajan's Group. The Smith and Chocolates outlet. So in all the Smith and Chocolate outlets, you can see our Royal Pierce is being used. So that was the moment, like that was our first main corporate client. So we were like, wow, like
that proud
moment. This is surely going to work.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so now we are going to get to one area of this interview which we call a fast track. So I'm going to just ask you some personal questions, and something which you can just talk lightly about. What do you consider your greatest achievement as a businesswoman, as a mother, as a wife? What do you think is your greatest achievement?
For me, first will be always mother, being a mom. That is always first. and I really feel proud of my daughter. And the second will be, of course, business woman along with my husband. So
that support you have, and you're lucky for that.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you carry in your bag? 3 things at least, always.
Okay, I have mint with me. I have some paper napkins, and I have lipstick.
Okay. Okay. Do you think there is some character in this Indian film industry which describes you? Like if there was a movie to be made, somebody playing your role, who do you think would play your role?
Oh God, I have never thought of that. Maybe
someone.
Maybe Karishma Kapoor.
Wow, great. Okay. And some song which you think describes you, or it's made or written just for you, you know, feel when you hear the song, oh, that's for me. Do you have some idea of such a song?
I really have to think about that. I'm not quite Bollywood fan, so. Okay,
you're not. But any character of a book or of a movie that you can identify it, who's your favorite character and whom you think could be your idol, or you know, some things which you could follow because of from their life journey.
I really admire, I would say Gujarati, from Gujarati film, I really admire Neelam Panchal.
Achha.
From Gujarati movies, and she was there in one of the movie Hilaro.
Yes.
So yes, so I really admire her.
The way she acts.
I follow her also in all the social media, so I could really relate to her. Whenever she also has a daughter like me, so I could really relate to all the posts and everything. And I really like Gujarati movies more than Bollywood.
Nice. So, do you have any message to give to the youngsters who are trying to get into startups?
Yeah, I feel one of the things which I have learned from my husband is patience. If you want to do business, if you want to do startup, you really have to be patient. Even if you are like starting a YouTube channel or you know, at the business, at the start it is going to be difficult. There are going to be bumps, and we cannot expect that within 1 month or say 6 months you are going to get like 1 million views or something like that. So that is not possible. So just be patient and never give up. Never ever give up, because you are going to be there if patience and with that.
Right. So now we come to that part where you get to ask me a question and I get to give you some Geeta Gyan.
Sure. Thank you so much. Ma'am, you are such a wonderful entrepreneur. And
thank you, my dear.
Ma'am, I would like to know some advice you could give to me for YouTube and everything.
For YouTube and everything. So that part of my life is very new, because I have always been an entrepreneur and I've got into the entertainment world and the digital media very recently, sort of just a couple of years or a year back, you know. So that is something which I'm still exploring, and we have some team who does it. But I think advice to youngsters like y'all would definitely be that you must follow your passion, because if you're happy doing what you are doing, you'll always continue to do it, you know. If you're not happy doing something, if you don't enjoy the work that you are doing, you feel it's just a big bore and you just have to do it for the sake of doing it, that becomes a sort of a negative part which will not let you grow. So I think you should just stick to what makes you happy. First realize your passion, what is your passion, and if there is some work related to that passion, that is great. You must just do it. And then money follows, fame follows, name follows, everything follows. But basically you need to find your passion, your purpose, what you want to actually get into. And you can always try a whole lot of new things, you know. We cannot first thing try kar liya and then done, and it has to work and it has to. It's okay if you fail, you know. It doesn't matter. You can always try something else and something else, and you can keep on trying. It doesn't matter. You're doing it to prove something to yourself, not to anybody else.
Perfect. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. It really means a lot.
Yes. And now what is your life mantra? Because we end this interview with your life mantra.
Okay. I always believe that patience is the key to success, and this is mantra has been taught to me by my husband, because at the time I used to be like I have uploaded this app, I should get like 1,000 downloads. But that is not possible in a day, of course. You just have to be patient and wait, and your time will definitely come if you don't give up. That is the big things. So
So
please
where can people see you on YouTube? That is your Rasoi show.
Yeah.
And which other platform?
Yeah, I have my YouTube channel named Sas Bahu Rasoi.
Okay.
And another is Riva Academy for online coding. I keep uploading videos regarding how to code and everything, developing your own mobile apps. So you can check that out also.
Okay, wonderful. So people, check this out and see what Mayuri has got out there for you. We met Mayuri Ruparel and this was a great experience. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you again soon with another guest, another idea and another startup. Okay, till then, see you, take care, be fit, stay healthy and stay awesome.